I realized also I say anyways a lot. Hey guys, and welcome back to Anyways with Hannah. I literally recorded a good 5 minutes and then I realized I wasn't video recording. So, anyways. Oh my gosh, that's the name of this podcast. Guys, I know. I was like, I'm gonna record a podcast episode every week. You're gonna be hearing from me. I look like a ghost. Do I look like a ghost? I'm gonna cut my fringe again because I feel like it gave my face something more interesting. Anyways, it's not that I have been busy, but like I haven't been busy, but like I have been busy. I guess I haven't been in the mood to record a podcast episode because I feel like anytime I record one, I have the same things to talk about. Like I always talk about what I'm watching, and that's about it. And then the other part is me yapping. So, anyways, today, I'm supposed to be meeting my friends in like an hour and a half. But anyways, I'm recording this podcast episode now, and everyone, I'm not gonna get into it. I can see the messages on my phone popping up. Emma and Danya, hopefully we go out for dinner tonight. This is before the dinner, anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I just feel like I never have anything to say, or like sometimes I'm really in the mood to record a podcast episode, but I can't be bothered to get this whole microphone out. Or sometimes it'll be like at night and I have like all these. I think I just, you know what it is? I think I need to write my thoughts down, so that like when I do have a podcast episode, I have my thoughts, because the other day I was like, oh, I have all these thoughts that would be great for the podcast. Then I don't remember at all. I just know it was good in my head. Like I know that it would have made a good podcast episode. But anyways, that happens to me a lot, especially in Melbourne. There were so many times where I was like, even the episode that I did record, there were so many things that I wanted to say, but like I guess the episode didn't end up what I wanted it to be. Like I wanted to go more about like how I was feeling in Melbourne, and like how I felt kind of lonely, but I guess I didn't really get to go into that because like I had the words, but I had it in my brain, but I just didn't have the words. That's what it was. Anyways, so today, I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna be talking about things that are chic, and I don't care. I'm inspired about. I'm inspired. I was inspired to do this, but from Jordan Teresa's podcast, Voice Notes. And I don't care about the actual. First of all, I don't care that this is an old trend or whatever. People need to just stop saying that. Like, oh my gosh, ugh, it's such an old trend. It's from TikTok ages ago. Who cares? First of all, I don't even have TikTok. Second of all, so sick of people being like, oh, you're on Reels, so you're probably going to see that like 2 months later. I get it's a joke and it was funny maybe the first time I heard it, but then after I'm like, okay, what is the problem if I see the joke a little bit later? Like, what? Like, a trend is only supposed to last 2 weeks. That's not a trend. That's a micro trend. Don't get me started. Anyways, I'm gonna get into it, and I do not want, as Jordan put it, any back chic drivers. Okay, first of all, what's chic? Having a signature emoji. I don't know what it is. Or like a signature emoji that you use to like messages with, because you know how on Instagram, I mainly text my friends on Instagram. I don't know about you. Uh, okay. Like, you know how on Instagram you can obviously respond to a message with a like. I don't know what it means, okay? Because obviously if you just do the regular like double tap, comes up with a red heart, okay? But some people get a bit creative, and I love it. I don't know what it means, or if it just is like, oh, that's my signature like emoji. Like my friend uses a seal. I don't know what it means. Like if she responds to a message with a seal, I'm like, what do you mean? Or my friend, sometimes it can be a bit like, is that a like emoji? Because my friend uses like the explosion one, and I'm like, are you angry? But anyways, I love it. I'm gonna try and make my signature emoji the little bouquet. I feel like I use that a lot in messages, especially when I'm saying thank you. To be honest, I stole that from my like GCSE maths tutor though, because she would always like respond to messages with a bouquet, I think, to say thank you. But then I've started doing that, and I guess that's my signature emoji. But sometimes I'm like, I don't think the signature emoji applies here, if that makes any sense. Like if I send you a meme and you, I guess if you liked the meme, you would respond to your signature like emoji. Okay, let's move on from the signature emoji. Point is, I think it's chic. I think it's cute. And my signature emoji, I'm trying to make it the bouquet or the yellow heart, but that's only for special people. And then other thing is having signature jewelry, which is crazy because I do not have my signature jewelry on today. Guys, I'm not chic. My signature jewelry I usually have on every day. Today I decided to switch it up because I was getting all up in arms with myself because I'm like, I have all these necklaces and I'm not wearing them, and I've just been wearing these same 4 necklaces every day. I usually have like whose phone is ringing? I usually have a stack of 4 necklaces on. I have one with my name, I have one with all the letters of my family, and 2 other ones that were like given to me as gifts by people, and they create my little necklace stack. Today, what am I wearing? I'm wearing my name in Arabic, and then I have this red necklace that, my dad's home. I have this red necklace that like I got in Greece, and yeah, it's like, that's chic, especially if you have like signature. I've only got signature necklaces, I would say. I'm not like completely there, but like people who are fully committed, signature earrings, signature necklaces, signature bracelets, signature rings, like you have a kind of uniform. Jordan Teresa was also talking about this in her chic video, but she likes like when someone kind of has like a uniform, and not like they wear the same thing every day, but they have like a certain like clothing outfit combo that's just like for them, like that person, so I think that's chic. Since we're going on this whole signature, I think having a signature anything is chic, full stop, but I guess we're kind of on this signature train. So the other thing is having a signature scent, like a signature perfume. I don't think I could have a signature scent, but people who have signature scents, like my aunt has a signature scent, and she's very chic. So, why can't I can't have a signature scent? I think because I get lots of, like, I feel like whenever friends get me gifts, I always get a perfume, which is great. Love perfumes. But then I can't have a signature scent because I always try to use what I have. Like, if there's a perfume that I really liked and it's finished, I still have so many other perfumes given to me as gifts that I can just use, so I'm not gonna go out and buy something if I already have something that I can use and then I like the scent of. And yeah, I would say though, like, I kind of have like signature scents for periods of my life. Like last year for my senior year of high school, year 13, I would say my signature scent was Tommy Girl. And then in year 12, specifically like from year 12 November to January, because I used this like every single day, it was the Zara, boycott Zara guys, I got this as a gift. It was Zara Sublime Epoch which is supposed to be the dupe for My Way by Giorgio Armani, which I did get at, I think I got it at Terry White or something. I got it at a pharmacy in Melbourne and it was like on discount, so I was like, well, don't mind if I do. I got it for $19 and it was humongous. Did I get it for 19? I feel like that's incredibly cheap. Anyways, point is, I got, maybe it wasn't even Giorgio Armani. Maybe I'm making things up. Anyways, I found it. And it smelled exactly like year 12. Like I was transported back to like me studying for my biology and chemistry unit 1 papers and watching My Life with Walter Boys. Good times. And then I would say now my signature scent is Velvet. What is it called? Velvet Aura. I think, yeah, Velvet Aura. And sorry, I checked my drawer because I have the like little box it came in because I want to put it in my scrapbook. Velvet Aura from Rituals. I want to like put that scent in an IV and inject it in my blood stream. Like I want that infused with my blood, which it probably is. But it smells so good. But the thing is, the bottle I got is so tiny. It's kind of like a cardamom smell, but also like sweet. I don't know, but it's just amazing. It's beautiful. There's this like cardamom biscuit that I like, and it kind of, it's like the taste, it's like the smell of that taste, and I love it. But the bottle it came in was tiny, and apparently it's only for a limited time only. So Rituals, please keep that scent. I literally asked that girl, like, would you make that a permanent scent? Like, is that able to happen? And she's like, well, if it's really popular, then we make it like a proper collection. We make it a line. And I was like, well, is it? And then she was like, we'll find out. So Rituals. Or I need to find someone that dupes it, or I'll make an ester for it and like make my own perfumes. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Cause guys, like I love it so much. I love the bottle it comes in. It's so cute. Anyways, signature perfumes. Yeah. More things that are chic. Enjoying your own company / people that like go on solo dates. So chic. Like, you know, Steph, can never pronounce her last name, Steph Bohr. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it just sounds so wrong with my Australian accent. Steph Bohr, she is always doing things just like on her own. Like she's definitely, at least like from the way she vlogs and the way she does her videos, she just seems like someone who enjoys her own company. And that's what I learned in Australia, that I actually don't always enjoy my own company, and I like to be around people. But like if you're able to just like sit with yourself and like do an activity, or like that's chic. Like I went to the cinema by myself in Melbourne. I watched the Bruce Springsteen movie, which was honestly something like the most boring movie I think I've ever watched. Maybe that's because I'm not a Bruce Springsteen fan, but anyways, me just like the act of going to the cinema by myself, chic. The movie was not chic, but me going to the movies, chic. Another thing that's chic, a little tiny watch. Not like a large watch with like a wide watch face, like not like something clunky, like a little tiny wristwatch with a little tiny band. Chic. I have one, but I can't tell the time from it because it never works. It's one of those wind-up watches, but like I got it in Portobello Market in England, but it doesn't work. So if I'm ever wearing that watch and you ask me for the time, mind your business, or just find out yourself somehow. Because I won't be able to tell you the time because it doesn't work. But is it chic? Does it look chic? Yes! But I can't tell the time, which is not so chic. Anyways. What else is chic? Oh, maroon nails. Maroon nail polish. That is so chic. I watched a video today of Nicole Raffi's. I think it was like, why I'm quitting veganism. Spoiler alert. She's not. But like, clickbait title. I related a lot to that video. Anyways. Why did I do that? The nails she had in that video were gorgeous. They were like these jelly red nails. I love jelly nails. I wish I could have them. But yeah, that's chic. Next thing. Oh, okay. This kind of goes hand in hand with the perfume thing. But like, if you washed your hair, or if you like have sprayed some perfume on, and when you're walking, or when you're sitting, and you just like get a quick dash of like how you smell, or like you're walking and you get a quick dash of like how your hair smells, chic. And you're like, oh my gosh, I smell so good right now. And it's just like chic. Like, yeah, that's me. Another thing that's chic is a little scarf. I used to do this at school in Bahrain. Like, imagine me. I think I was very chic. I don't think anyone else thought I was chic. Everyone was like, why is this girl wearing a scarf to school? But you know what? It wasn't even like, I don't actually know how they let me wear that scarf every day. Anyways, I believe I look chic. But like a little scarf, even like a big, thick scarf, like the ones that people have in Melbourne where it's just like wrapped around. Chic. And another thing that's chic. The feeling of putting on sunscreen. I don't know what it is, but the feeling of like, oh yes, I am doing something to better myself. I am putting on sunscreen. Like, yes, UV protection. UV rays cannot get me. Like, I am going to age gracefully. I am protecting my skin. Like, it's the same thing when I take vitamins. I'm like, I am so clean, girl. And I know there's politics around the clean girl at the moment, but it's just like the feeling that you are doing something to like this sounds so stupid, but the feeling that you're doing something that will like better yourself. It's like when I had those gummy vitamins when I was like little, and I'm like, these taste so good, but like, well, do you know they're like healthy too, so like double whammy. Yeah, feeling of putting on sunscreen. Anytime I put on sunscreen, especially I have this really thick, creamy sunscreen. Like when I put it on, I'm like, yes, the UV radiation is not getting through me. But like, I don't like reapply, so it probably is. But like initially in the morning, I'm just like, yeah. I do skincare. That's chic. Those are all the chic things that I have to say, that I have listed. Let me think if I can think of anything else chic. I don't think I can. Oh! Having like a huge, humongous bag. Chic. With like your Mary Poppins, like you have just like essentials upon essentials in that bag. What do I have in my bag? I have this is what I usually have in my bag. I usually have a charging wire of type C and the iPhone one. Type 3C, sorry, gotta be specific. Are there any other type C's? Wait, is it 3C? I don't know, but whatever one is for the new iPhone / Samsung always. Then I have a portable charger. Should I really be telling people what's like in my bag at all times? This is me freaking out. Anyways, I usually have a portable charger just like in case. I usually have like an emergencies bag, like a pad. We shouldn't whisper about this. I keep a pad in my bag. You have to be careful. You never ever know what will happen. It's just the fact of life. And also, like, I'm that friend where, like, if someone's like, oh my gosh, I need a pad, I'll be like, I've got you. And there's been times where I did not restock my emergency kit. This was usually at school, but there have been times where I did not restock my emergency kit. Someone comes up to me because, like, they know I have everything. And then they come up to me, and then I'm like, I am so sorry, I don't have a pad. And then they lose faith in me, and then they're never ever gonna ask me again because they're like, oh well, Hannah is just not as prepared as she once was. Anyways, that reminds me, I usually have a little box of medicines, which that's what reminded me, I need to restock that. So usually in there, I'll have nausea medication, Panadol, cold tablets, I think. Yeah, cold and flu tablets. I'll have Claritine, like for allergies and things. Band-aids. I keep a nail cutter in there. Usually, this is very specific to me, but sometimes I get like hangnails, and those really annoy me. So sometimes I just need to cut it off because I don't want to rip it and then like I start bleeding. So I just cut it. Or sometimes nail cutters, I'm not like actually cutting my nails, guys, just like the little, like the pieces of skin on your nails that just bug you sometimes. I also keep it in, what was that noise? I also keep the nail cutter in there, like if I have like a thread loose on my clothes, it's like handy to just like cut it, get rid of it. And a nail cutter is small, it's compact, and I can just like fit it. It's like all these like medical things are like in a little like Altoids box. So yeah, I was like way onto that trend before that whole Altoids box thing. Like I am the trendsetter. What else do I have in it? I said band-aids. I have a couple hair ties in there usually, and a safety pin, because you never know. One time there was this girl at school, the button on her school shirt broke, and then I was like, I have a safety pin. At first she thought like, oh, does Hannah have a sewing kit? That would be amazing, but like imagine if I started like sewing someone's button on the shirt in the middle of a sixth form center. That would be crazy. But yeah, I could keep a sewing kit, like Brie Vanderkamp. I could, but I don't think I'm there yet. So yeah, that's what I have in like my little medical box, first aid box. Then I also have hand sanitizer. I have a little hand cream because I do not like having dry hands. It's just horrible. And then I have a little mini perfume. I always have a lip balm in there. Lip balm I have right now I really hate. I think it's just old, but I just am trying to use it up because I don't want to throw it. And there's like a lot of product, and it's like literally the same one I used in year 13. Like I busted it out the other day. I went to dinner with my friends, and then he's like, oh, it's the same exact lip balm from English. And I was like, yep. And then what else do I have? Oh, I have some wipes, like little wipes, because I don't actually like using hand sanitizer. I don't know, I feel like it leaves like a weird film on your hands, so I prefer to wash my hands. But sometimes in Melbourne, public bathrooms, they are disgusting. So sometimes you're not going to want to use a restroom. So I do have wipes. Oh my gosh, it's going to kill the planet. Guys. That's it. That's usually what I have in my bag. Oh, Mentos. I always have mints, or like, I have Mentos in at the moment, but I'll usually have mints. And yeah, that's what I have in my bag. And I like a bigger bag. Like, I don't like a tiny one, just because like all of that stuff, you cannot keep it in a compact bag. You need a large bag that you can just chuck around. So that's what I have. And yeah, should I show you my bag? No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, shows that I've been watching. There's only one show that I've been watching really, which is Gossip Girl. And I'm almost done with season 2. I'm going on to season 3. Because I don't know why I'm getting bored. Like, I am bored. And also, like, the same thing keeps happening every episode. And maybe it's just because, like, I can't look at Blake Lively the same way after her little spat with Justin Baldoni. I still don't fully understand what's going on. And I tried watching Bill Sesh's video on it, but like, honestly, I don't think she fully understands what's going on, because it's just her reading the court documents, and like, I don't understand that, and I don't think you do either. So yeah, and I also I don't care. Okay, I don't care. It's too much to keep up with. Spill Sesh. Let's talk about the Spill Sesh videos that I don't keep up with. I don't keep up with the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni stuff, although I don't think she's been posting about that since like a few months. Like, I haven't heard any updates on that. I don't watch any videos she posts about Sean Combs, because I just want to hear about that from like the same person talking about like the Kardashians' birthday party. Like, I don't know, it just seems weird. And again, she just reads the court documents, and I'm like, I don't understand the court documents. I don't think you understand the court documents. Maybe she does, but like, I don't know. Just the way the video is, it's like, it's not, because I feel like Spill Sesh videos, they're usually very fast, not like fast paced, but they're usually just like, I feel like they're a little bit more light-hearted. And then, anyways, let's move on. The other topic that I do not listen to, if she ever reports on, is anything that has to do with Gypsy Rose. Just because first of all, there's so much lore that she had from when she like first left jail that I just couldn't keep up with. That's the main reason why. It's just like, I feel like I would have had to watch the videos from the beginning of her talking about Gypsy Rose to like understand everything. And also, it's just like, I just want to leave the girl alone. She's got a lot going on. I think those are the main 3 topics. Oh, anything that had to do with like Ruby Frankie, just because, again, she just kind of read the court documents, or like things like that, and then like, I can go to another YouTuber to do it. Not saying that Spill Sesh, I'm not trying to Spill Sesh. I was in her like, she was definitely one of my top creators. Oh no, I was in, should I tell you my YouTube recap? I should tell you my YouTube recap. That was crazy. I see everything is crazy. Everything is crazy. I have this video of me where I got sunscreen in my eye, and then the whole time I'm just like, everything is crazy. Everything is crazy. Okay, I can't remember. I can't find it on my iPad right now. But I was in like the top 5%, I think, for Smosh. I think my top creators were, Spell Sash was on there. I think Nicole Raffi was there. Then there was Shut Up, I'm Talking. That one was surprising because I knew I listened to a lot of their episodes at the beginning of the year. Like, at the beginning of my school year, I mean. But, like, I didn't think I watched them that much, but I guess it makes sense. Because, oh my gosh, Shut Up, I'm Talking is literally open on my laptop. Guys, people don't understand. People don't understand how funny Jack Manifold and Tom Simons, he doesn't want to go by Tommy in it now, so I'm going to respect that. I wasn't a fan from both of them from Dream SMP days. I did not even know that Tommy in it was in the Dream SMP until I watched Shut Up, I'm Talking, and then I got really invested in the, like, I think Tom was having some drama at that time with Dream, like this time last year. So then I was like watching Adam McIntyre. Oh, he was on my Adam McIntyre. He was on my top 5 YouTubers as well. That one I expected. I watch almost every single video that he's put out this year. Even the live streams. Seriously, where is my YouTube recap? Trying to think. So I said Nicole Raffi. This was not in order. Nicole Raffi, Shut Up, I'm Talking. Adam McIntyre, Spill Sesh. And I think the last one was Smosh Pit because of reading Reddit stories. Guess how many reading Reddit stories I watched this year? And also, guys, just as a disclaimer, just to say, I only discovered reading Reddit stories by Smosh in, I want to say, like, May? Like, I found it pretty late. And guess how many reading Reddit stories videos I watched? Guess. It was above 200. So that was crazy. Like, how Smosh Pit got in the top 5 of YouTube channels I watch at the end, and I only started watching them like mid-year. That's crazy. And then my top artists. Thing is, I had like top artists from Apple Music, but I share my Apple Music with my whole family, so I feel like it's not a good representation. Because I have like the random things my dad listens to. Like Coke Studios 15. Not to diss on Coke Studios 15, but like that's not my go-to album, you know. But I did have like a little bit of a music thing on YouTube, even though I guess like I don't use it. Like I only really used YouTube to listen to music when I was at school because couldn't have my phone out, and I was a little bit too scared to be rebellious. So on YouTube, I think it was, again, in no specific order, it was Wallows, Clairo, Taylor Swift, and somehow Caroline Polachek, even though I've only listened to one song by her, but I think it's because I listened to it so many times, which is So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings. Like, I think that's literally why, just because of that one song, which is crazy. Then, like, my most played album, though, I'm pretty sure was Charm and Model by Wallows. Which makes sense. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it here today. I hope you liked my little rant. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. This will probably be posted in the new year, so happy new year, guys. Hope you had a great New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and yeah, see you in 2026, hopefully. And hopefully I'll post a little bit more, guys, but no promises, as you know. Anyways,